Hello, can everybody hear me? It is almost time for the stream to start. We are just getting some things set up. Maxwell, good sir. You can unmute yourself now. Whoa. You
Good,
bro?
I was getting cramped in that box.
Well, look, I mean, I offered to cut holes in it so you could breathe better, but clearly you're a masochist. That can't be helped.
Hey, listen, I thought I wouldn't have even needed to breathe for that long. Hindsight's 20/20.
Let's see. Just got a little... Okay, well, we got more important things to worry about right now.
That we do.
Your ability to breathe. For some reason, I'm not able to see the live chat. I know clearly a whole bunch of people are typing right now. Hello, everybody.
No, and I can see it as well, but I can see it from like the actual stream, but from your sharing, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little odd. I don't know what's going on here. Oh well, I guess I might just have to rely on my co-host more than usual this time.
I'll try my very best to be on the ball.
Alright, well, I guess we can just go ahead and get started here. Get some music playing, and here we go. Hello, everybody! Welcome to the Ask Mario Theater, specifically the dressing room. I'm your host, Slickframe James. Welcome to a special surprise Lazy Sunday live stream. Well, it'll be lazy for you guys, but not as much for me because I got work to do. I gotta work on editing the next Ask Mario episode. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it out by the end of the week or not, but I'm sure gonna try. And, oh, right. Also, I got a special guest today. Today, I've got right here on my shoulder, Maxwell Flinch.
Yeah, no, excuse me, booze ghouls, other creatures of the night. Forgive me for being on the brink of dying. But yes, hello everybody, all you lovely Ask Mario fans out there. I am, in most other cases, your master of ceremonies, Maxwell Flinch, but today I am a humble co-host to my, essentially, YouTube boss.
Yeah, that's more or less what you can call me, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be working on getting the characters positioned for the new Ask Mario episode. I was gonna get started on that today, and I was like, you know what, why not? Why not make it a stream? Make this a little more fun.
Yeah, it gives it a little bit more, seems like the kind of Sunday that just needed a little extra seasoning.
Speaking of fun, here's something that I've always wanted to do in real life.
Wait, what's
Farewell,
He's
Jason.
gone! He's gone! Oh my glob! What the... Where did he go? I don't know. He's gone.
I'm evil. Not really.
You have a couple of issues that need working out, but I'm not going to get into that. It's not for here now.
So what I'm doing right now is, this is what I do whenever I get a new episode set up. What I do is, I get all the characters positioned in Photoshop, and then I start to move them in Adobe Premiere. So that's what I'm doing first. Let's see. I'm just copying the positioning from the previous episode and tweaking it right now. There we go, let's see. So, I'm sure most of you have seen the previous episode, so no need to beat around the bush. DK is going to be in the next episode.
I love to see the big guy back.
And about time, too. As some people might say.
You think this time he'll be in the mood?
DK's always in the mood.
Yeah, he's a pretty laid-back guy.
Alright, so... Of course, let's see. Oh, looks like I need to move Pauline a little more to the left. Everybody who's watching, please let me know if there's any lag issues, any issues with the sound or the visuals or anything like that. I'm gonna be doing a few new things with this stream, like not only just showing this work in Photoshop, but also I'm going to be doing a little video editing work. I don't know what'll happen, like maybe something unexpected might occur, I don't know. Just so you know, like when I hit numbers on my keypad to change my emotional state, you may notice there's the characters start to disappear, like they look like ghosts. That's just something in Photoshop. I can't really get around it, sadly. But...
yeah, it can't be done. It can't be helped, but,
it is what it is.
I guess I should have brought this up a little sooner, but, with my introduction, but as some of you know, I am a part of the Ask Mario crew by merit of... oh! Actually, look... okay, interesting. They have a question for Luigi?
A question for Luigi? Well, we don't... oh, that's one thing I should mention. No, we don't answer Ask Mario questions here on these streams.
Yeah,
if you have a question for Ask Mario, please just leave them in the comments sections of any of the episodes, but we don't answer those here. Here, if you want to ask me or Max questions, feel free to.
And you know, we might do silly voices, especially if you give us a super chat. Wahoo!
Don't be shy, we'll answer just about anything. Within fair reason, of course.
Oh yeah, the person's name is XML. XML, thank you very much for the super chat.
You're the best! Wahoo!
Thanks for the coins!
But yeah, I'm not just gonna be answering. We're not just gonna be answering questions from the chat. I'm gonna be asking Max some questions here, just like the previous guests. So let's see. I got the list of questions right here. Max, a lot of people know you as a voice actor. In fact, that's the main thing that you do for me on Ask Mario. You are the voice of Waluigi, Dupless, and you've also voiced. Let's see. You voiced Goombario for the Paper Mario episode that we did. How did you get into voice acting?
Okay, so this is gonna sound like something very half-baked, but you see, many years ago, I had basically done this one thing I love doing in my spare time, where whenever I'm screen sharing a game or playing a game alongside people, I'll lend my voice to characters, like usually in RPGs and stuff like that, or any game that doesn't have voice acting. And what I ended up doing was exercising a bunch of silly voices I just do for the sake of doing back when I was younger. And then when I got to the chapter with Dupless, funny enough, Dupless was the catalyst for this. I had a voice for him that people loved so much that they turned to me and said, "Hey Max, why don't you get into voice acting? You just put in a little bit of work and effort and you can actually, you know, do something real cool with that." And I'm just like, I never considered that for a career choice, actually, and I don't know why I haven't. And then I just sort of, I shot my shot by just, like, you know, collaborating with other people every now and then. I had some people who came to me asking if I'd be able to join their stream. My first paid gig was for a series, not exactly for the youth, but they had me on board because I could do something that sounds very Gilbert Gottfried adjacent, and they thought that was perfect for a character of theirs. So I started working on that, and then word got around and I got on more projects. Eventually it's led me by happenstance to being prominent with streaming to some extent, and of course bumping into my good friend Slickframe James over here.
Yeah, I mean, actually, the way that Max and I got to know each other is through Jason, through connections with him.
It was weird that I ended up being on friendly terms with Jason first. I did not think that we would mesh together, but we have a fun little rivalry, him and I.
Yes, yeah, you two kind of have like a Sonic and Knuckles kind of thing going on, or I don't know. Would you compare it to other fictional characters? I don't know.
I don't know. He always likens me to the Wario to his Mario.
Okay. Well, you are definitely the devil on his shoulder, but you know, I'm also kind of like the other devil on Jason's shoulder, if you really think about it. It's fun.
It's true. It's just a devil double dip at that point.
Pretty much. Oh, I saw somebody in the chat was asking if King K. Rool is going to be in the next episode. Well, I mean, you know, I would love to have King K. Rool on at some point, but I can't tell you if or when that'll be happening. You'll just have to wait and see for yourself. Oh, did we just get a super chat from somebody?
Yeah, we, let's see, we got one earlier that was a question to Bowser. I guess someone didn't get the memo from prior. And then another one from XML. Let's see, yeah, we got one from Lockjaw asking to Bowser what is the origin of the bone-based troops, and one from XML just saying it was for Ask Mario. Sorry for not saying it earlier.
No worries. But yeah, we just don't answer Ask Mario questions. But what's the name of the person who just provided the super chat?
Let's see. The other one we just got now was XML. The one before that was Lockjaw. And, again, we appreciate your donations, fellas. And we will try our best to possibly add these to the... I can't speak for Slick, but maybe you would like to add some of these to the backlog of potential questions for future episodes?
I can't make any promises, but, you know, just please put them in the comment sections of the episodes. But,
Lockjaw and XML, thank you so much for the donations. You're the best. Wahoo!
Oh, I'm just scrolling through some of these questions. Fair warning, this is a lot to take in. I'm trying my best to scope out all the questions you might have. We got one from 20th Century Logos asking you, are you guys going to dub the Three Little Princesses comic dub? Just wondering.
Not planning on it. Really, right now, my main focus is getting Ask Mario going, getting more episodes out on a regular basis, and also, working on Nintendrawer comic dubs. Like, I recently announced that we're going to be, dubbing her Super Mario Brothers series together. Like, I have no idea when we're going to be making any solid progress on it. We've actually been talking about doing it for years now, and, getting all the finances prepared for that, and getting a team of voice actors ready and stuff like that. So, Three Little Princesses, no. Currently no plans for that. But I have read the Three Little Princesses, and yeah, it's a fun little comic. I like the antics that the three of them get up to.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Peach and Daisy are absolute loons in it, and I'm all for it.
Uh-huh, yeah. I know Seely, who voices Princess Peach on Meet the Marios, she will be returning to voice Princess Peach in that series, and let me tell you, she loves the Three Little Princesses. She always likes to quote it and bring it up.
And it looks like we...
Now.
Oh, nice. I wonder.
Is she?
We got another one from Jalan Cola Gaming asking, hey, Slickframe, I have a question for you. Have you ever played Mario Kart Arcade GP DX before? And if so, who's your favorite character from that game? My favorite character is Pac-Man.
You know what? I have played it before. Like, usually at the arcades that are near me, they usually have some arcade cabinets for them. I've played them with family members before, and we always have fun. I don't know if I have a favorite character necessarily, but yeah, I mean, I always have a good time. It's cool that Pac-Man's in it, since you know those games were made by Namco. Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite character. I guess Metal Mario, maybe. I think Metal Mario's in it. I can't remember. Well, one thing I just realized here, Bowser's probably gonna have to be behind the curtain because we got a lot of characters. Jason will not be in this next episode, so that leaves a little room. But Bow Wow's probably gonna have to stay behind the curtain for this whole one.
Poor guy. He probably has trauma.
Trauma for what? Everything he's been through on the show, or?
Oh, you know, getting decked in the schnoz by a giant ape.
You know, it's odd. Like, I think it is odd that, like, he doesn't have as much trauma from getting smacked by DK, but he has way more trauma from getting smacked by Daisy. It's...
I feel like with Daisy, I could definitely read into why that one jarred him even worse.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like an ego thing. I mean, almost everything with Bowser is an ego thing, so...
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, by the way, really quick, check it out, everybody. This is the Ask Mario character size charts. I've shared this before in YouTube posts and Twitter posts and stuff like that. These are currently all the characters that we have revealed. There are a couple other characters who we have not revealed yet, but, you know, maybe someday you guys will see them. Yeah, I've shown this to you before, haven't I, Max?
I think, yeah, you've shown me. Oh,
I also have objects.
Okay,
in
interesting.
Here.
Oh, we got an interesting question here from Andy Snoopy. They're asking, why is Max voicing Waluigi now, even though Hyper voiced him in episode 21?
Oh, you know what? That's a very good question. We actually discussed this in the first Donkey Kong Bonanza stream that Hyper voice acting, or Steve, did, and it's actually originally it was Steve voicing Waluigi, but when I met Max earlier this year, let's see, did we meet at the very beginning of this year, or was it the end of 2024? I can't remember.
I think it was the end of 2024, closer to that. Because I do remember that was like it was around winter time, I recall, where I had first joined the server in question.
Yeah, like, the thing is, yeah, like, I started watching Max's streams, because Jason told me about him, and, yeah, like, I just thought he was really funny, and I was like, oh, you know what, he could do a pretty good Waluigi voice. You know, I'd like to get him in on the fun on Ask Mario, and I also found out he could do a really good Dupless voice, which he did for, the Paper Mario episode.
Two episodes now, actually.
Yeah, so, yeah, while Steve's Waluigi voice is fantastic, I just wanted to give Max a little bit more to do on the show. But Steve still voices Wario, so he's still very much involved. In fact, the two of them had a very fun time voice acting together on that Bad Guys video we did a month or two ago.
I'd like to think that this bodes even better just because me and Hyper are actually able to bounce off of each other really well, especially in like a more improvised setting if need be. Like there's something to be said about how we synergize as like co-voice actors. It really worked out perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys really did a great job. Yeah, you're both just great at what you do, and it's great to see two very talented dudes coming together like that to make something awesome. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. All right. So who's been your favorite character to voice on Ask Mario so far? So far, you voiced 3, if memory serves.
Yes. Well, Goombario is pretty sentimental just because I do have fond memories of the original Paper Mario from when I was a small fry. And I definitely, Dupless and Waluigi are very neck and neck for me because while Waluigi I get to be very mischievous and cheeky, but same with Dupless. Dupless is also, like, they're both characters that I've been portraying in a lot of context for quite some time. But I'd say for the meme reasons, I've been having a blast voicing Waluigi, but for a lot of personal sentimental reasons, Dupless is probably one of my faves, and if I could ever branch out and do like a project starring him at some point in the future, I would absolutely love to try my hand at it. I've talked with a couple of friends even for like ideas for like a Dupless themed series of sorts. That one's in the back burner, but still on the back of my mind.
Yeah, you've been talking about that for a while now, and yeah, I think a Dupless side series would be great. I absolutely. In fact, you know what? If any of you guys want any of us to say any fun things as our characters, just please let us know in the chat. I'm sure Max would have a blast saying mean things to like Mario or Luigi in his Dupless voice or Waluigi voice.
And speaking of which, I've been getting a lot of compliments on both my Dupless costume on my avatar and the voice. You guys are way too sweet. Thank you. I put a lot of effort in my wardrobe, if you know my saying.
Okay, so this is all I'm gonna do in Photoshop for now. I just exported these 2 images. Now let's see. All right, time to open up. Whoa, wait a second. Uh-oh. Oopsie.
What? Wait, what did you do?
There's something going on with the tablet. Oopsie. It should not be, pardon me for a moment, ladies and gents. I don't know why What is going on? What happened to the screen? That doesn't make any sense. What's going on?
Okay, what other questions have we got here? Let's see, Myron the Slavic Wolf is Myron the Slavic Wolf is asking, will Wario and Waluigi ever appear in an episode? Well, it's funny you mention that, because there technically was sort of like a mini, video that kind of showcases them.
Yeah, I mean, we did have them in, we did have them in that Bad Guys parody video, which was a lot of fun,
Yeah.
but, you know, they will definitely appear on an actual Ask Mario episode at some point, for sure. I mean, we put so much time and effort into their artwork. Like, we spent years working on them, so there's no way we're gonna put all that time and effort and money into them and not use them on Ask Mario. It'll happen eventually. I just, can't tell you when. You gotta wait and see for yourself.
Yeah. And then we've got some other questions regarding who will be appearing on the show. But one that sticks out is whether or not Yoshi will ever be on the show, from Flair the Fennekin.
Yes, definitely, for sure. Yeah, I mean, all of the characters that we have, that we've shown off in, on the size chart, like in update posts, yeah, if you've seen them on there, they will be on the show at some point, for sure, and Yoshi is one of them.
Yeah. Wait, okay, I got a message from TP saying, let's see, we got one from TP Rules. It's not a question, but it says, Max sounds like Jason. Excuse me?
What? Sounds like Jason, huh?
Nah, please, I'm not nearly as nasally and whiny as he is.
Jeez, okay then.
Jokes aside, no, I think we've had that confusion made a couple of times, but...
Really? What?
Well, only one other instance I could really think of. I don't know. It's like... take that as you will. Some people will hear things differently, especially from the other side of the mic.
I mean, yeah, I mean, to be fair, I have a tendency to mix and match people myself, so... You know, it's a little embarrassing.
Yeah. Nintail is asking, are you sure that Dojami isn't the real devil on your shoulder?
He is, I mean, I suppose in some ways he's the devil, but for the most part, no, he's a very sweet angel.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have a bad bone in his body. You know, last I checked. Compared to me, I'm rotten to my core in comparison.
Nah, you're a sweetheart.
Ah.
You're like the opposite of MB. MB acts like a sweetheart, but she's evil on the inside. Meanwhile, you act evil, but on the inside, you're an absolute sweetheart.
Okay, no need to out me like that. I have a reputation to uphold.
Alright, let's see.
Let's see.
By the way, just to clarify what I'm doing right now, I am currently, I'm now in Adobe Premiere. What I'm doing is I'm now positioning the characters on top of this size reference here.
Oh, yeah.
It's very, this is one of the more tedious and time-consuming things, but it's definitely a perfect thing to